Hey YouTube, back at it again. Hi, I'm Goldie the Golden Goddess, and I have another word for y'all. Well, going through these intense, amazing experiences on my behalf, right? I'm constantly being aware that a lot of y'all are feeling these intensities and seeing things, and it is hard because of the lack of understanding of why you're going through these tough situations. One thing you need to know is that you're going through it for a reason. That's what I always stand on. Everything happens for a reason. If you remember that, then you'll start having in your head like different thoughts of what the reason is. Why. Over time, you'll be able to start putting things together as you start clearing up your karma that has been dished out. I mean, the karma that you have created for yourself. A lot of people, they're going through hard times and they automatically want to blame God. It is not God. God is an unconditional, loving, um universe, entity, whatever you want to name it, force, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is That's just what that is. Now, when the bad stuff is happening to you because of the things you have done or the things you have done in your past life, that needs to be cleared out. And the thing is, you cannot get around it whatsoever. So you got to go through this aspect and understand it, but you have to do it with a different mind frame. Understand that you're going through it for a reason, and it's going to clear up. You're going to be okay, you know. And let me see that. And okay, so another thing, see, I'm all over the place. Another thing too, what I like to explain to people about the karma is, I look at like I kind of like to explain it like this. Okay, it's like an energy ball. Like, if any of y'all watch Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying? Where uh dang, what's his name? I want to say Inuyasha. That's the wrong cartoon. Um, well, anyways, the main dude, he be like, "Come, man," and he be making that big old ball of energy. You know what I'm saying? I look at energy as that, or God force, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Energy is nothing but from the one. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you dish out, if it's bad, well, guess what? It's going to come right back around. And the thing is that since the earth is shifting, the karma is coming back faster. And I know a lot of y'all are seeing that. You know what I'm saying? You need to accept that. That's just what that is. Go ahead and clear the karma. Don't dish out no more. Don't keep dishing out the bad unless you just want to be on the bad path. But just know that if you're going to dish out bad energy, just expect that it's going to come back to you. Like, period. It's going to come back. The universe, the universal laws, the laws that we supposed to go by, not the United States laws and all that old shit. No, the universal laws. It's like 1 + 1 is 2. That's it. You know, it's like math to me. Um, so like in the aspect as if like, okay, so like from my experience, when I started going on my righteous path, my spiritual journey, you know what I'm saying, I tried to make sure I cleared out every bad aspect of me to where I went overboard. Everything has to be balanced, but we're not going to get into that part. But once you do that, so whenever you do something that's slightly bad, and you know that that slightly bad is going to come back to you. Period. I mean, you could tell, you know it automatically because you cleared your slate, you cleared your plate. You know what I'm saying? So now you can actually add it all up. At first, it's hard to try to figure it out because you didn't did stuff so much in the past years. It didn't balled up so big, hit you hard, you know, or hitting you little by little, day after day. You just like, when is it gonna, this chaos is gonna end? You know what I'm saying? You have to accept it and clear it. Once you clear it, Now, or you can try to balance it out, make up for it, dish out a lot of good energy, nothing but positive. That's how, where everything has to be balanced, balance. You know what I'm saying? Tempered. You know, which that is just me. I'm Sagittarius anyway. You know, temperance. And so that knowledge just kind of came to me naturally. Balance. You know, everything has to be balanced and live by. You should live by that. You know, everything happens for a reason, and once you do that, your mind automatically be like, what's the reason? Then you get to the point to where you know the reason, and once you start getting into the knowing, to the all knowing, you know, I mean, you recognize that light is nothing but enlightenment or knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in the dark, um you cannot, it's hard to receive that light, that that dark layer over you is harder to penetrate. You know what I'm saying? It's like you made a thick blanket over yourself, you know. But the thing is that God is in all, right? So no matter what, you still have that spark in you. You still have the ability to conquer it. It's up to you. You have to be strong and be like, okay, I fucked up a lot. Excuse my language, but you know you messed up. And if you just accept it and be like, this is what I was supposed to go through, and now it's time for me to correct it. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and correct it. Well, I make it sound so easy. It's just once you get in that mind frame that you really want to change, especially when you start actually seeing the rewards that's coming behind it, that should drive you. That should be your passion, and it builds your power and your strength to want to keep going and conquering it. You know, this is where now we're at a time where the energy is so intense with the earth shifting. If you keep staying in the low density, the lower vibrations, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it because earth is shifting to a higher level. So all the lower frequencies won't be able to make it, and you will go through your whole little review process, you know what I'm saying, and be shipped to somewhere else, you know what I'm saying. And so you got to bring your frequency up, you know what I'm saying, by just being open-minded. That's another thing. Whenever you're in the dark, you're not aware. You are not aware that that when light is coming to you, or when somebody is trying to give you some good knowledge, you're not aware that that's the truth, because you're in the dark. So in order to conquer that, you need to be open-minded. Once you be open-minded, God is going to automatically keep giving you signs to let you know that this is correct. God is going to show you the truth. You get what I'm saying? So and as you keep leveling up, you get to a point, like I'm at this point to where there's no doubt. And the feeling of having no doubt about nothing makes you strong and powerful, man, because you just know what's up. You just know. And doubt is what keeps you worrying, wondering what's finna happen next. You know, it makes you criticize yourself to the max. And the thing is that God loves you no matter what. And so if you love yourself no matter what, you accept yourself for all the flaws and mistakes that you have made. And even if you decide to be a negative individual, you know what I'm saying, well, accept it. You know what I'm saying? That's just who you is. You can't have a dark without light. I mean, how would you be able to know what light is without dark? And how would you know what dark is without light? You know what I'm saying? That's just how the world goes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just that people need to understand and be able to recognize which one is which. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? And who that person is. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point to where you already know your senses. I like to call it, when people listen to their intuition or get more in tune to feeling the emotional aspect, that feminine aspect that's within all. I don't give a damn how masculine you is. You know what I'm saying? You have to balance that female and male aspect about you. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all see, look, stocking cap, don't care about this. Damn, it's so dark. Man, I wish I had some light up in here. I got more hair on my chin than most men, shit. That's just what I accept it, you know what I'm saying? I had to balance that male and feminine aspect about me. Like, I'm a video gamer. I grew up being a tomboy. And then all at the same time, I'm prissy. I'm so prissy and girly. It's just, yeah, it's just who I am. Anyway, um, especially you men, y'all need to accept that emotional, feminine aspect about you. That part, that too is another key for y'all, because when you do that, that helps you get more in tune, because you have to understand that God is unconditional love. What is that? An emotion, a very strong, sensitive type of emotion. You get where I'm coming from? And so in order to get in tune with God, you got to accept that feminine side of you. And man, that's how you become a king, a real king. A real king. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no getting around that. Once you balance them two energies out, what was I saying? Like, I know a lot of men may see themselves as like the dark knight or the white knight, you know what I'm saying, and be like, that's what it is. Well, if that's what you want, you know what I'm saying, but if you want to be a king, you know what I'm saying, that king, he sits in his chair. See, he used to be a knight. The reason why he's able to sit in that chair now is because he understood the emotional side. See, the knight just want to be straight gangster all goddamn day. Nigga, this is what I'm is. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no remorse for it, because I know that's what I'm supposed to do. But now, if you want to be king, you gotta be like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? I know I had to kill him, but let me still pray for him and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let me at least close his eyes. You get where I'm coming from? Have some type of emotional know what you did. Know that there was God in that body. You get where I'm coming from? And once you balance that out, now you know when and when not to react and just all that stuff. You're not just forcefully just or just what do you call it? I want to say naturally reacting, impulsively reacting to things that you actually taking your time to think. You balancing. It's you get back. I mean, look, I'm all over the place. You once you understand that aspect, you're balancing yourself, and that's where you turn yourself into that king. You get what I'm saying? Other than that, you're not gonna be great, because the positive aspect is winning this go round. Let me repeat that. I need y'all to hear this. The positive, the good, we finally finna reach paradise aspect is coming in, because we've been going through hell. It was hell on earth this whole time, and everything is like infinity. You get what I'm saying? We was on this side, now it's time to get on this side. You know what I'm saying? People was in the dark, now it's time to come to light. And that's just what that is. And that's why I don't really too much care for listening to the news, but it just so happened it was on my radio station with a pilot just what do you say? Just omitting some stuff. And see, I didn't even take my time to finish listening to it. I just started laughing because I already know that, like, these people that's staying in the dark and trying to cover up this and cover up that is not accepting the fact that whatever's done in the dark comes to light. And since we're going on a light aspect, a higher dimension and stuff, it got to come out. You keep trying to hide. If you keep trying to hide all that dark within you, it's gonna come out in the worstest ways that you probably imagine. Shoot, I remember having my experiences of holding in suppressed stuff, you know what I'm saying, and just breaking down out the blue, knowing I'm not no crier, you know what I'm saying, around strangers and stuff, you know what I'm saying. That was my first time recognizing that you can't hold that stuff in. It's unhealthy, and it's gonna find a way to come out of you when you least expect it. When you least expect it, and you don't want that. Take control of your life and and go ahead and start working on it. The first step that you can do is get in the mirror and look at yourself in the eyes, deep down in your eyes. And I'm not talking about just glance and look at your nose stuff. No, look in your eyes. Your eyes is the mirror to your soul. If you can't look and you know what I'm saying, you keep looking down, that means you're ashamed about stuff that you done. You got some stuff in you that you're not proud about. And that's cool. It's cool. Everybody done some dirt. You get what I'm saying? You did it for a reason. You did it for a reason. That's what that is. You did it for a reason. Accept it. Accept it. Later on, you eventually end up putting it together like, oh,